My name's Jessica Scorpio. I'm one of the founders of Get Around, and I'm honored to be here to speak to you today about prototyping to validate a big idea. So the big idea behind Get Around is that we're solving a problem called car overpopulation. There are a billion cars on the planet that sit idle 22 hours out of the day. There's actually 250 million cars in the US that sit idle, and we want to connect people who have cars with people who need access to a car. So in the US alone, there's 5 billion daily unutilized car hours. So the main problem with that is that cars actually cause a lot of pollution, but they're actually really expensive to own. So for the owner, it costs 19% of their household income to own and operate one car. And the other challenge there is that people who don't have a car, they would love to get access to all these cars that are parked on the street and parking lots at homes. And so that's basically, oops, all right, we are not doing slides anymore. No problem. Well, here we're back. So yeah, we'll just go with the lean startup mentalities to the rest of this presentation. We'll go with whatever MVP we can have presented there. Let's see if this works. Okay, great. So for those of you who haven't seen it, Get Around, basically we have a marketplace. So you have anything from a Tesla Roadster to a Honda Civic to a BMW being shared on the site. Car owners set their pricing. We provide insurance and technology to make it safe and easy. The problem is when we started 3 years ago, every smart person we talked to said, great idea, it's never going to work. And that's the problem with the big idea. There's lots of roadblocks. And the amazing thing about prototyping is that you can start small and prove it every step of the way so that when you need to invest in things like insurance, legislative, and technology, which are key things we need to Get Around, you can do that once you know it's going to work. So we prototype Get Around in 4 main ways. The first one was using a university campus to test it. So we actually came up with the idea at the inaugural class of Singularity University, which is here in the Bay Area at Moffett Field. And we had over 150 students, faculty, and staff, small campus, but students that would test it. So we started very low tech, just getting owners to hand off their keys to a stranger. And that was enough for us to prove that car owners would share their cars with strangers, which was a crazy idea 3 years ago. The next one was that we built an iPhone app in a weekend. We basically wanted to show 2 things. Simplify it down to the key, so that you can unlock a car and start a car with an iPhone. And we did that at Yahoo iPhone Dev Camp and won Best Money Making App. So that was kind of a quick win for us, gave us a prototype, and we were able to partner up with some great engineers there, which we didn't have that talent on the team. Actually found our co-founder through that, so it was a lot of fun. We also did some car hacking. So we used some off-the-shelf technology, hacked it together, and so that's how we were able to show that you could unlock a car with a smartphone. And finally, we needed a world stage to really show that we could get traction. We had a small beta working in Mountain View, but we needed to show that thousands or tens of thousands of people would do this. So we got that through TechCrunch Disrupt last year. We had some great response from the judges, and we actually ended up winning the competition. But more importantly, we had 1,600 car owners sign up within 24 hours, which is 20% of Zipcar's inventory, which they've built over 10 years. And within a year of launching, we had 10,000 cars, which is more than they've had in 10 years. So that just goes to show for us that people will do this, people over the country want to do this, and there's millions and millions of cars available to be shared. So with this, we went off and we tackled some of our hurdles. So we built that hardware that I was talking about. Remember car hacking? Now we have a beautiful consumer electronics device called the Car Kit, optimized for peer-to-peer car sharing, patent pending worldwide. We partnered with Berkshire Hathaway to do insurance, and so that is a great validation point for us. And we also have a nice iPhone app that you can rent and drive within a few seconds. And we also worked on legislation. Since this is such a new industry, we actually got laws passed in California, Oregon, and Washington. So remember, back at Singularity, key handoff, no tech. Fast forward a couple years later, you have the government starting to support this idea. So a few years ago, it was one car, one driver, and now this amazing thing is happening where you have a car being shared amongst, a private car being shared amongst a lot of different people. The best part is people are sharing all types of amazing cars on Get Around. You can find anything from a Lotus to a Tesla to a Fisker, new EVs, or that pickup truck or smart car you wanna get. So for me, the real learning is that whether it's a big idea or a small idea, if you can use prototyping, you can get that seed money, you can get that Series A. A few months ago, we raised a $13.9 million Series A. Go out there and do it. Use prototyping to validate your big idea. Thank you.